honestly. I mean, life is in a world record for myself. Anyways, today's video is about fasting and dieting, help losing weight. And to me, this is like, I'm a professional in this area, so I'm just gonna go through this and I hope that it helps someone out. My name is Kenisha. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram as Kenny King. I now have a new page for Kenny Burgering, and that's for a whole surprise in hopefully by next month. But definitely stay tuned because I know that this is going to benefit a lot of my ladies. So I don't know how long I have for you guys. Elisha's asleep. Today is a special day for me. Why? Because all three of my older kids are attending school for the first time from come on. Okay, I'm back on, guys. You know what? I rebuke the devil in this. I'm gonna do this, whether the devil like it or not. I'm gonna do this. Okay. So, this is a new area for me, and I'm actually loving it because I need to get some new background stuff. But uh, anyways, let's get into this topic. So, fasting and dieting. If you don't know, fasting can be in for two reasons. It can either be a physical fast or a spiritual fast, or some people like myself do it for both. The reason why I do it for both is that I feel like if I'm gonna fast, I want to fast for a spiritual reason. But I'm happy that it also helps physically because it definitely helps with my weight loss and my dieting. And first, let me say, I am releasing my videos on my vlogging channel, which is Kenny's World, and there you can see my transformation from after pregnancy, having all that weight and dropping the weight for those who are curious about what is she talking about. Yeah, so I would definitely, I'll be releasing those videos so that you guys can see the transformation with your own eyes. Yes, how I had a baby, and within 6 months, that weight was off of me. She just turned 8 months Sunday, so I thank God for that. Let us get into this. So, what do I do? Fasting has become like, I should say, a lifestyle for me, and I am blessed for that. Why? Because not only does it help me to grow spiritually, it helps my body. It helped me to be healthier. I'm coming from being anemic. Sometimes I feel that way. But I'm in the clear, guys. I'm in the clear. I'm not anemic. um, but I am in a place where I feel much better, more energy, and I feel prayer helped me with that because I realized I wasn't praying for my health, but I started praying for it, and especially during this time of fasting to help my body physically and help me spiritually. So, what do I do? Personally, my fasting start from morning to 3 p.m. During that time, I sustain, I do not touch food. Yes, so from morning to 3 p.m., I do not touch food. For me, that's my time of physically drinking water and spiritually praying, worshiping, and reading my word. And not only does that help with hunger, yeah, it keeps my mind on God. I am not worried about my belly. I'm not worried. I'm not evil. And the more you do it, the the more used to it you get. What you get out of physical fasting is similar to detoxing. Is um is a way of removing the toxin out of your body and cleansing yourself. Yeah, spiritually is developing your spirituality, developing in God. And as you know, my channel name is Mind, Holy Spirit, Body. And that's because we are a mind, we are a spirit, and we are a body. And it took life experience to teach me that. And I wish someone had told me that you shouldn't just worry about how you look and how you present yourself. You should also worry about what is in you, your spirit, and build yourself in your spirit. And some people may not understand what I mean, but let me give you an example. Have you ever went around someone and all of a sudden you just click to that person? You don't know why. You don't know this person, but you may feel like you know this person, and you just automatically click. And you might also have a opposite experience where you meet someone for the first time and you just cannot take that person. It's not that that person is ugly, not that that person have a stink attitude. You haven't even met the person properly. You just did not take to that person. That you can say is a spiritual thing. Some people are not aware of their spiritual self, and that is very important. When I fast, I feel like it's very important for me to read the word and to pray and to just give God thanks during my fasting. And after having my fourth child, being married, and so much things that God is doing in my life, this really helped me to push forth in knowing Him and thanking Him and appreciating Him for what He's done for me. So, as I said, during my fasting, what I do not eat from morning, from awake to 3. What do I do during that time? Other than the spiritual things, I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm taking in a lot of water, flushing out my body, cleansing my body. Yeah. I've been doing this now for a few months. That I've actually gotten used to it, where it's quite weird for me on those days that I would actually eat before 3. I sometimes feel guilty, like, you shouldn't be eating. But I shouldn't feel guilty. I'm not, okay, the whole thing that I do, so if you watch my first video, if you haven't watched it, what I do is during this time of resting, so after giving birth and resting, and as I said, people who have not given birth, have not had a baby, can use this process to also lose weight. But what I do while I'm resting is I waist train throughout all of it. My next video will be on waist training, and pray to God that that will be tomorrow, because I'm trying to be consistent on this video. That's my number one goal, to be consistent on this channel. So waist training, and that will be my next video, waist training. Yes. And then what else I do? I detox is very important. If you have not watched my video on detox, get in this playlist and go and watch detoxing. And throughout fasting and also dieting, yeah, these are all consistent things that I'm doing every day. Right now, I'm at the stage where I need to work out. Why? Because I feel like I'm back in my size 8. My daughter is 8 months. I am happy with where I am. So now, because I did this while resting, I'm not as strong as I should be physically. Yeah, and I'm not as firm as I should be. So I'm at that stage where it's time to work out. It's time to go jogging. It's time to lift some weights. Okay, but fasting. Okay, what do I do? I think, yeah, it's clear. What do I do? As I said, I don't eat till 3. That is my time with God. Yes? After that, this is very important. When you're breaking your fast, drink some water. Don't just go straight to eating. Drink some water before you break your fast. Yeah? Now, let's go into the dieting. When you want to lose your weight, there's a lot of things that you need to stay away from to help and assist losing weight while resting. You're not working out at this time if you just had a baby, if you don't have the energy, maybe it's a health problem why you're unable to work out. If you're at that stage where you can do all that I'm telling you to do and work out, you're at the best place in your life ever. Yes, if you can do everything that I'm telling you to do and work out. Why wasn't I working out? I just had my fourth child, and I felt like that experience really took a toll on my body, on my energy. So that's why I didn't work out. So, what is your excuse? And make sure that your excuse is valid to why you're not working out. If it is a mental thing where you cannot just break through and just get in the gym or go and have a run in the park or whatever, as I said in my first video that I talked about what I do, my secrets and what I do in losing weight quickly, I would say try to motivate yourself. How do you do that? Well, you put things on your phone like your screensaver, put someone working out. Put reminders everywhere. When you're watching, whatever you're watching, make it be something about eating healthy, working out, and these things will benefit you. Yes? So what your diet should be very healthy. Now, I think there's a mistake between something that look healthy and something that is healthy. Your diet should be a mixture of vegetables and fruits, water and pure juice, herbs, yes, and detoxing remedy, water, lemon, um, the vinegar, what is it called? Apple cider vinegar, a little bit of water. These things that are going to help and assist your weight loss. So this is what your diet should consist of. So I would say one of your meals, so if you're depending on how long you do your fast for, you don't have to be like me and do it till 3. You can do your fast till 10, to 11, to 12, but a moment of fasting, a moment of sustaining from food. And if you are Christian, a spiritual person, I would say use that time to not just fast physically, but let it be a spiritual thing. And I can promise you, if you do that, you're going to see consistency in your spiritual growth, and understanding. So, what should your meal look like? So, I would say, this is very hard because some people find this hard, but it's a mindset. You got to break free of a lot of starchy things. So, rice, bread, um, pasta, all these things that's full of starch and that is very difficult to break down. I would say light veg. So what I mean by light veg that are not hard to break down, and but you also want to mix your diet with things that will fill you up. If you're a meat person, I would say stay away from most meat, chicken breasts, fish, tuna. Those things are what I would say stick to if you're a meat person and you can't put away meat for a while. During this time, I put away meat as much as I can. As I say, I'm surrounded by my Africans, and I somehow believe that I'm connected back to my bloodline. So I don't know, maybe I'm Ghanaian, maybe my ancestors are Ghanaian. I'm dead serious. Maybe my ancestors are Ghanaian, but I love being around my African people, and they've taught me a lot of who I am. But when you go to the party, for me it's very difficult not to eat, and sometimes I even eat 2-3 plates back on back. So and then straight after I have to plan, okay, next week I'm detoxing, you know, because I cannot help myself but eat when I go there. Anyways, what I'm saying is that your diet, okay, you I do this diet every now and then. I'm happy that I've dropped my weight, but sometimes I'll go and have my junk, but then I don't feel right in myself, so I go back to my normal food. But I'm saying if you still have your weight on that you want to lose, I would advise you stay away from the junk food. eat your healthy food and watch your transformation. Just, it would be amazing. It would be amazing. Just watch your transformation. Guys, I think I've, what time is it? Yeah, I'm almost finished. So if you have any other question, maybe I'll do a video on meals just to help you guys out. I'll do a videos on the type of meals that I eat, and that would help you guys out in losing your weight. Um, but I think that is it. I discussed fasting, and I discuss dieting. So as I said, the dieting consists of fruits and veg. You can, I'll put what site I use to make my veg meals. There's a few sites that help me to make vegetable meals, natural meals. If you're a person and you love your rice, I would say portions, and try to put, limit the days that you eat rice. So if you like to eat rice every day or most of the days in the week, I would say try to put it down to 2 days, and little portions of rice. Like, we're used to, that big portion, but try and make your rice the smallest portion on your plate. Your veg, the largest portion on your plate. Your meat, also small portion on your plates. Yes, your veg should take up your plates. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna do a video on meals and give you guys an insight on how to eat while losing weight. Someone said to me, what about your energy? You're gonna lose energy. And to be honest, when you start eating healthy, you feel very different. You might feel fatigued, you might feel dizzy. But once your body get used to it, it's because your body is clearing out stuff and it's not taking in the things that it's used to. So also, I would say get some natural vitamins, especially if you live in somewhere like the UK where you don't get that much sun. Even though it's been quite sunny this year. But take in vitamins. I'll also talk about the vitamins that you can use that I've just started using myself. I'm not really a big fan of vitamins and stuff like that, but I found out that they're natural made vitamins where you can actually look at the ingredients and they're from natural sources. Isn't that great? Yes, so natural vitamins, natural milkshakes, that's going to help your muscles and prepare you into working out, or help you while you're working out. Yep, so I think that's my video for today. I don't know if you guys know, I had like a hiccup with my video last night, and I was watching myself, and don't get me wrong, I can get in this calm place where nothing can get me out of there, and I enjoy that calm. So you're catching me in my calm place, and some people like the and sometimes I'm like that, but sometimes I'm also in my cool cat place, and that's where I've been for these past few days, and that's how it's gonna come across in my videos. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with you seeing me high. I'm okay with you seeing me calm. I'm okay with you seeing me cool. So anyways, this is my channel, Mind, Holy Spirit, Body. We're not just a body, we're also mind and spirit. Make sure you're working on all three. You'll see the best of you in that process. Love you guys.